what would you see, where is the place for therapy, and when would you recommend a therapist to do psychedelic work with a client instead of coaching?
I think therapists, oh, absolutely. Therapists are a very important part of the chain. Let's not make any mistake about it. I do feel so with everything that's been said, I do feel like therapists in some ways are getting a bad rap, right? Again, there is a lot of stigma, especially in the spiritual and psychedelic community, and a bias sometimes against the medical model. However, the medical model is really important. Let's not forget that the medical model, there are conditions, medical conditions, psychiatric conditions, that, I know that a lot of, some psychedelic people like to say that, like every mental illness is really a shamanic illness and therefore it should be treated shamanically. And without getting into, the spiritual, aspects of it, psychiatric illness is real and it's devastating to the people who are suffering from it and to their families and communities. And they can potentially benefit from shamanic modalities as well. However, at the same time, psychiatric care is really like the lifeline for a lot of these people. Okay. Pharmaceuticals are not bad. They can be really, really helpful for a lot of people at a certain stage of their lives. People really benefit from this modality. I feel like currently there's also just a skewed perspective, as you say, Heather, like a lot of people look at doctors as like the authorities. And that's the issue that we have in the West is like people have forgotten, they're so far removed from their intuition and their spiritual connection. We're lacking spiritual connection to ourselves, to source, that we have given away all of our power to the medical model. And however, it definitely has a place, specifically in integration coaching, to your question. I feel like the clinician is very helpful, specifically for people who are suffering from trauma. Also for people who are really diagnosed with any type of mental health condition. I do train my coaches in my school to recognize, I am psychologically informed, so it is a very important part of my work. I feel like process work is very important for integration therapy, meaning, yes, it's not just about moving forward. You do need to go backwards and untangle the attachments and look at the family dynamics and all the, the things that make us. However, trauma, all the different personality disorders, people that use medications, like they need clinical care. Mm-hmm. So I inform my coaches to what to look out for and then to get the clinician support as needed and to know when to refer out, which is very, very important.